Are you perfect? Am I perfect? Is anyone in this world are perfect? I know. If you want to be perfect, there's no such thing as perfection. Sometimes to become a perfect person, you have to do many mistakes first. To me, you know what I mean? Nobody perfect by itself, you know what I mean? So unless somebody really born with really good parent, you know what I mean? Even sometimes some kids, they doing drug, this and that, whatever, they blame on their parent. But there are some rich kids, they were born rich, they're still doing drug, just like poor kid, you know what I mean? So who you really want to blame, you know what I mean? So I heard from poor kid, he say, oh, because I was born poor, that's why I using drug. But I do know somebody who rich kid still doing drug too, you know what I mean? What's different, you know what I mean? So if you want to blame on your parent for the rest of your life, go ahead and blame it, and your life never gonna change. Do you know what I mean? So to me, everybody have responsibility in their own life, you know what I mean? In their own mistake, okay? I used to blame too, okay? I know. I used to blame or mad of boyfriend or ex-boyfriend or whatever, okay? But if now I realize, if I'm not happy with that person, just move on. Why would I stuck, you know what I mean? If I don't like the way they treat me, just move on. So life is simple as that. Or if you don't like your friend, how they treat you, you move on too. You know what I mean? You're not a kid. So today I'm gonna talking about mistake, okay? How about talking about beautiful mistake? I know some mistake, we glad that we make it, but most mistake we regret it. But why I call beautiful mistake? I know it sounds awkward. Is that beautiful mistake is sometimes I'm talking about beautiful mistake is I was pregnant when I didn't plan it. But after when you got that baby turned out most beautiful baby and most reliable baby you ever been. So you're glad that you have it. It's a beautiful mistake. You know, I want to tell you about my life story. One time in my life, I pregnant. I did not plan it. So I thought in my head, maybe I can make abortion. But do you know what? At the same night, I had a dream. That God talked to me that if I make abortion, my life gonna be disaster. If I keep that baby, my life gonna doing really well. So I woke up and pray. I wasn't planned to get pregnant. I wasn't planned to have baby. I wasn't ready. Okay, I was 34 years old. I did not have a relationship with the baby father. But God tell me, do not kill that baby. If you kill that baby, if you make abortion, your life gonna be disaster. So I woke up and prayed to the God, say, God, please forgive me no matter what, I will keep that baby. Okay? Doesn't matter how hard it is in my life, I can keep that baby. So after I have a dream, the God message to me say, if I keep that baby, my life gonna be good no matter what. So I decided to keep that baby because I felt really bad. You know what I mean? Because I realized that life is mistake, but maybe meant to be. Do you know what I mean? So I call beautiful mistake. Okay. Sometimes, whatever happened in our life happen for a reason. You know what I mean? That is a gift from God. Okay. So I want to leave a message for all the young lady who are not ready to have a baby. But think, okay, try to keep your baby, okay? Okay, the problem will solve, or ask for help, okay? If you can take care of yourself, okay? Ask for help, and everything will be fine. I know sometimes in our head is worse than the real life. You know what I mean? That's why I make video about hell or heaven or hell is in your head, because that sometimes in our imagination is worse than the real life. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm talking about heaven or hell is in your head, is because most people imagination that worse than that is. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can change thing in any situation. I realize that now, but I'm already 61 years old, okay? But I still realize that never too old for anything. To me, 61 is just a number, and I try to eat healthy, and I try to learn new things every day to be better person, okay? So pregnant when we don't plan, to me is beautiful mistake, okay? So I'm glad that I have that baby, because that baby, it turn out smartest baby, and and love me very much. So thank God for beautiful mistake, okay? By the way, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you next video. Thank you. Bye bye.